actually my first time at the mic, so. This is a poem I wrote called Generation Y.
Yeah.
She pushed the tip up to sweet sounds of gun rounds and bitten cigarette butts, stupid people who don't give a fuck. And she was a bright girl with a steady head on her shoulders, learning that you don't learn from mistakes, you just seem to get older, and the simplicity of quick loving in the backseat of a car can only mean one thing if it all started at a fucking bar. And she won't listen to the reasoning in the back of her head because she knows there must be someone who wanna love her instead. And those deep arms and those deep thoughts adhere from men's charms and just too much pot. And soon she'll look down at the bottom of a bottle with her hands on the steering wheel revving up to full throttle, and pale hands never look sweeter crossed over a chest in a glossy black box where she finally got to rest. And the prince is out scheming, she missed the wake-up kiss, cause this is real life and real life is a bitch. And the little prince with his expensive watch and too many Facebook statuses about all the fish he's caught knows it's better to brag than to show your cards, cause without mom and dad life would be way too hard. And his friends chasing paper, by this I mean dealing degrees, cause the education system is fucked. Yes, I'm sure you'll agree. And if I judge jittery, I'm sure you're fine. Let me give you a prescription for that. Let me roll you a dime. Are you okay, miss? You don't have to say a word. Here, take these pills. Forget what you've heard. No, you can stop whenever you want. Here's another prescription. It's best with a blunt. Bang, bang, pow. Shit, fuck, whoa. It sounds so much louder when it's someone you know. Heard they killed themselves last week. Did you hear why? It's happening a lot. They all want to die. And there's videos on the web of people asking for help. YouTube should have a tag for what these people felt. I'm not sure when it started or if it ever began, but I'd like to think someday it will end. And hey, fuck all the people who bash the ones like them, the gays, the mental, the people better than them. You can learn to keep quiet, shut the hell up. Sure, you have opinions and shit to discuss, but just like mine, I'm sure it falls on deaf ears, so think what you like. We just grow stronger with years. And to kids with small town dreams of getting married, popping a kid out, maybe coaching a little league team, and that's all good, that's all right. Better to keep off the streets, live a normal life, and watching people you knew from high school pushing pencils at your nightmare career. Since when was the 9 to 5 your biggest worst fear? I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I can't help but think back to when we'd all talk about the future, saying we'd do better than that. In this shitty fucking economy, it's getting hard to survive without breaking law, somehow just trying to keep it alive with too much talk and too little act. The dead-end job where you're just waiting to get sacked, and people line the corner striving for that college dream, and the government gets orders executing machines. It's a cold, rigid process where no one says what they mean. They're just giving money to our college deans. Silly little actions, silly little tribes, and men on the front lines getting ready to die. Stoners, anxiety-ridden, finna to get high, and authority will answer questions with big, huge, white lies, and when you've made it, they'll just suck you dry. This is our generation. We're Generation Y.